Join me as I dive deep into the mind-bending question, are we really living in a simulation? I'm going to explore some wild theories and see if I can find the truth. Simulation theory has been a topic of debate in both philosophical and scientific circles for quite some time. The idea that our reality might be a simulated creation of a higher power or an advanced civilization is a concept that has sparked both fascination and skepticism. What if everything we experience, from the stars in the sky to the thoughts in our minds, is just a sophisticated computer program? This idea challenges our understanding of existence, making us question what is real and what is just an illusion. One of the biggest challenges in distinguishing reality from simulation is that we're stuck within our own reality. We can't exactly step outside of our reality to observe it from an objective perspective. This means that we have to rely on indirect methods to try to figure out whether we're living in a simulation or not. This is similar to trying to take a selfie while you're inside a picture. It's a bit of a mind-bending paradox. Another implication of simulation theory is that it raises questions about the nature of our existence. If we're living in a simulation, then what is the purpose of our existence? Are we just entertainment for some higher power or advanced civilization? Or are we part of some grand experiment? These are questions that have been debated by philosophers and scientists for centuries, and yet we still don't have any definitive answers. The search for answers to these questions has led to some interesting and unconventional ideas. For example, some scientists have suggested that if we're living in a simulation, then there might be glitches or anomalies in the program that we could identify. These glitches could be evidence that our reality is not quite as real as we think it is. Philosophers like Nick Bostrom have argued that at least one of the following three statements must be true. Either humans are very likely to go extinct before reaching a post-human stage, any post-human civilization is extremely unlikely to run a significant number of simulations of their evolutionary history, or we are almost certainly living in a computer simulation. This argument has led to some interesting discussions and debates about the nature of our existence. Another perspective on simulation is based on the rapid advancements in technology. As we develop more advanced computers and artificial intelligence, we're getting closer to being able to create our own simulated realities. This raises questions about the purpose and implications of creating such simulations. If we can create simulated realities, then what's to stop someone or something else from doing the same? One of the most compelling arguments for the simulation hypothesis is the idea that simulated realities could be so realistic that they're indistinguishable from reality itself. If this is the case, then how can we be certain that our reality is the real one? This is a question that has sparked a lot of debate and discussion, with some arguing that we might be living in a simulation without even realizing it. The concept of simulated realities raises questions about the nature of consciousness and self-awareness. If we're living in a simulation, then are our thoughts and feelings just part of the programming? Or is there something more to our existence that transcends the simulated reality? These are questions that get to the heart of what it means to be human. The possibility that we might be living in a simulation is a thought-provoking concept that challenges our understanding of existence. Whether or not we're living in a simulation, the idea forces us to confront some of the biggest questions of all time. What is reality, and what does it mean to be human? Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of simulation theory. The question of whether we're living in a simulation might be unanswerable, but it's a fascinating topic that's full of twists and turns. If you've got some thoughts on the simulation hypothesis, be sure to share them in the comments below. And if you're interested in exploring more mind-bending topics, be sure to check out my other videos.